What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If it is the first time you're touching down on this channel, welcome to Small Feet Big Heat. We talk sneakers, we talk streetwear, and everything in between. Today, we are getting into some upcoming hat releases, and it is Friday, so these are releases that will span the weekend and some hats that are actually sitting on websites right now that you can cop. First up is Sneaker Politics, so let's go ahead and get into it. So Sneaker Politics dropped these three two-tone hats. It's a Seattle Mariners, Minnesota Twins, and then you have a Chicago White Sox, all different colors. The Mariners joint is red and yellow. You got some blue accents in there. 40th anniversary side patch. I know I like that one. Icy UV. Not bad, not bad. And it comes with a politics pin, which kind of gives me an idea of what these hats might be inspired by. I used to be a big Family Guy fan. This is giving me Family Guy vibes. This is what the Minnesota Twins looks like. So the Twins is a gray UV, white guts. It's a good looking hat. Probably gonna be a little bit too bright for some people, but for the people that like it, I think it's a nice hat. This is the Chicago White Sox, again with the politics pin. Flat batterman on the back, yellow UV, white guts on this one. Sneaker Politics, and as you can see, as I was showing you the hats, all of these are pretty much available in almost every size. Yeah, almost every size. I think there's one size of this White Sox that's sold out, 7 and 7/8. But if there's any of them that you want, you know, full size run on the Sneaker Politics website. Now we're gonna move on to Crown Legends. Crown Legends has a drop for tomorrow, Saturday. This is gonna be a in-store only drop, 11 a.m. Eastern at Crown Legends. And this was cooked up by the Real Fitted Chef. You'll find him on Instagram. Should say it like right above my head. If not, I'll put it on the screen. They are all Boston Red Sox hats, of course, and it says any remaining hats will be online at 4 p.m. Eastern. I don't know if there's gonna be any remaining hats, but if there is, you can scoop them up on the Crown Legends website at 4 p.m. Eastern. I would be very quick about it if there's anything left over. So you have the Boston Red Sox 99 All-Star Game. This hat is called the Utopia. Very clean. Real nice work. Love the front logo on that one. And it does seem like all of them, except for one, I believe, is a two-tone. Well, maybe this one might be a sneaky two-tone now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, I think that green on the visor is darker than the green on the crown, so they're all two-tones. Nice work coming from the Real Fitted Chef and Crown Legends. Different UV colors. It's a nice variety, a good variety. Different side patches, good color placement on all of them. I really like this one right here. This one goes crazy. That's a good one. That's probably my favorite out of the pack. Other than the Utopia, obviously, which I feel like is gonna be the main event. So once again, in-store only, 11 a.m. Eastern, and if there's any left, they will be loaded to the site at 4 p.m. Eastern. Next, we're talking about HatStop. HatStop dropped some Mariners hats recently that we're gonna take a look at, and there's some other hats on the website sitting as well. So here are the Mariners hats that they dropped. Couple of different colorways. We got an icy gray bottom, a Kelly green bottom, and a pinky. So a variety of UV colors. I like this one right here. This one is dope. I like the colorway. I like that it's a gray UV. You can wear it with a lot of different things. And it seems like other people really liked it as well because there's only a size 8 1/4 left. Sheesh. All right, let's see about the other colorways. I think I went too far back. Sure did. All right, we back. So here's the icy bottom Mariners. Also looks like a raised batterman on the back. Icy UV black guts. A lot of good hats coming from HatStop. So if you want to start keeping up with them, definitely check out their Instagram. And they do have snapbacks as well, custom snapbacks like this one right here. Y'all can take a look at that on your own. I just wanted to show a couple of them. And now we're on to USA Cap King. They dropped 4 hats, I believe it was yesterday. There's the Astros, a Phillies, an Atlanta Braves, and a Dodgers. And I believe these hats are still on the site. I'm gonna refresh because I pulled this up a while ago. So the Astros is gone. Of course, we're just in Astro season right now. The Atlanta Braves, 7 1/8, 7 1/4, 7 3/8, 7 1/2, 7 5/8, 7 3/4 is left. So a good couple of sizes left in this two-tone Atlanta Braves. I don't know. It's not really a colorway for me, if I'm being honest. The brown eyelets kind of throwing me off. I know they match the UV, but I don't know about the colors on this one. Let's take a look at the Dodgers. This one I really like. I like this one. I don't think that this photo like shows it the best, but I feel like in hand this hat could be really clean. Love the side patch. Like that side patch goes crazy. The switch up on the color for the eyelets definitely adds something. In the case of this hat, I like that one. Let's see the Phillies. Flying ball Phillies. Okay. Big fall vibes. Kind of reminds me of caramel apple. That's the vibes I'm getting from this one. But yeah, this one's clean too. Okay. USA Cap King coming with the heat. Y'all let me know down below in the comment section how y'all feel about eyelet switches, when companies switch up the color of the eyelets and they're not the same color as the hat itself, the crown. And now we moving on to Hat Club. They dropped the cereal pack bonus flavors today, and it is like 3:15, so in a little while we're just gonna check the new arrivals page. But first, I did want to show y'all the pins, because I think the pins are dope, and they come in like this little miniature cereal box. Here's the miniature cereal box that I was talking about. Just going the extra mile. The details matter, and all the little different characters that they got. This blue, like, kind of Cheerio kind of vibe, pouring cereal into his mouth. You got the 4-leaf clover, pouring milk into a bowl. This red thing, pouring milk on his face. And the frosted Wheatie man holding the bowls of cereal. I know last time from the original drop, I picked up the Swinging Tiger, because that one goes crazy. I wasn't going to pass that hat up. And I'm glad that it's back again. So the people who didn't have a chance to get it the first time, now is your chance. And I'm pretty sure I picked up that Toronto Blue Jays too. I gotta go through my duffels. I need to do some organizing, but I'm pretty sure that is in one of my duffel bags. It's a lot more hats, like I said, this time around. So I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and give y'all a top 8 instead of the top 5 that I normally do. And first off, I'm gonna go with the Cleveland Indians. That hat is cold. So that's one right there. In no particular order, but that's the first one because of the order of the slides. So we got the Cleveland Indians. Next is gonna be that two-tone Braves joint, because it definitely gives me Apple Jacks vibe. So there you go, that's 2. I really like this Twins joint right here. It definitely gives me Raisin Bran. Y'all let me know if y'all thinking something different, but I'm thinking that that's Raisin Bran. And that color combination is just different. So that's why that one caught my eye, because yeah, that's just different. It's a really dark, like burgundy red on the crown and the top bill, the green and red accents. It's a nice hat. I don't think it's one that I would wear, but it is a nice hat. So that's 3 right there. And of course, I still really like the Swinging Tiger. I still think that that hat is dope. And I still really like the Toronto Blue Jays, because that one is inspired by one of my favorite cereals. And it's just a clean hat. So that should be 5 right there. The Brewers joint is really nice, and I was considering putting it in my top, but I don't know. There's some really good hats in this lineup. So the Brewers joint just might have to be an honorable mention. And I really wonder if that's the same orange that they used for that Orange Crush collection, because when I first saw it, I was like, oh, okay, Orange Crush. Cinnamon Toast Crunch goes crazy. Y'all know that I like colors, and that is a colorful hat right there. You got the off-white base, but you got blue, purple, green. There's light blue in the side patch, red in the side patch. Like, that hat is great, and it's a gray UV, so that's just the added bonus right there. The Phillies joint and the Washington Nationals are in very similar, if not the same colorway, so I really had to go back and forth about that. But I think I'm gonna have to go Pops. I mean Phillies. yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Phillies just because Pops is, again, another one of my favorite cereals. My last pick was tough. Like I said, it's a lot of good hats, a lot of good flavors, at least in my opinion. I love colors, so this collection is perfect because it's a lot of different colors. You know what I'm saying? But the last pick, I had to go with the Mariners. I believe that's the same orange that they just used on that Jack-o'-lanterns collection. Phenomenal. In hand, I love the orange on that hat. Like, it's really, really nice. And the front logo and side patch is like a little bit of burnt orange in there, which y'all know is one of my favorite colors. There was no way that that one wasn't gonna make the top picks. But I do have another honorable mention. Oh, before I get off that Mariners joint, actually, down below in the comment section, let me know what cereal that is, because I can't figure it out. Someone said Reese's Pieces, but where does the S come from? Now, next Hat Club drop that I want to talk about is J-Tips. J-Tips is back, cooking up a new collection with Hat Club, and this one is called Forever. Now, of course, J-Tips is from New York, so NoHo gets the exclusive. 13 styles dropping at NoHo with more to come, it says. A lot of Yankees hats, it looks like, of course. It makes sense. But you do have some other teams in the mix. There's a White Sox that I think is really, really, really nice. And that Yankees. That I took a break buying red hats because I just had so many, but I feel like I can cop them again. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I can start picking up red hats again. And that two-tone red Yankees joint with the gray UV, that might have to come home. I feel like the extra flower detailing around the patch just works so perfectly with that one. But there's a lot of other good ones as well. I just mentioned it, but let's see if there's a close-up. Yeah, of the floral detailing around the side patches. And they're different flowers. Like the flowers on this Atlanta Braves cap are different than on this Mets hat below it. It's a different flower pattern, which I appreciate because I like the details. Another extra embroidery hit is the forever below the front logos. So it's below the front logo off to the side. I can see it on this Sox hat right here. It says forever. And you can also see that above the New Era flag, there is like a peace symbol and it's like multicolored threading. That's pretty dope as well. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling about the J-Tips collab down below in the comment section. Sound off. Now we're gonna move on to Future Reference. Future Reference did Dirty Sprite 2.0, and I believe Dirty Sprite, the original Dirty Sprites, is when I first started talking about Future Reference. So let's see the 2.0 joints. They went ahead and they added corduroy to the mix. So for all of you corduroy lovers out there, this one's for you. There is an Arizona Diamondbacks. I'm not gonna lie. Colorway is strong, the color placement is good. They did a good job on these hats. The corduroy, not my cup of tea, but I know a lot of y'all out there really, really like some corduroy. There's an Astros joint, and there's an Atlanta Braves, of course. So here's the three lined up. There's no pin. I'm not seeing a pin. Okay, I guess there's no pin this time around. The Dirty Sprite 2.0 hats drop tomorrow, November 12th, at the Arizona Mills location, and leftovers will be online at 11 a.m. MST. So keep that in mind. And just to run the Hat Club release back one more time, because I don't believe I said it, the J-Tips collab will be dropping Saturday at NoHo. So let's go ahead and move on to Crown Minded now, because they're not having new releases. They're having a restock, which for a lot of people is a good thing because sometimes you miss out on a hat and it's good to see it come back. For a lot of people, I know that's going to be the Cleveland Indians out of this restock. I'm personally really looking forward to that Mariners in there, that Mariners crossover. That's the one that I have my eye on. But down below in the comment section, let me know if you're looking out for any of these crown-minded hats that you might have missed out on the first time. This is going to be dropping on Saturday, so get your wallets ready, yo. Get your wallets ready. Saturday, 6 p.m. PST on the Crown Minded website. Do not sleep. Next, let's take a look at exclusive fitteds. And these hats actually drop today, Friday. They're going to be online at 4 p.m. Eastern, so in a half hour, actually. There's a Mariners, a Mets, a KC Royals, and a Houston Astros. Let's take a closer look. Here's the KC Royals. I feel like I haven't been seeing KC Royals hats that often, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just haven't been paying attention. There's the Astros. I like this actually. This is cool. The Mariners. I actually liked this Mariners earlier in the day when I was looking at these pictures. For whatever reason, right now it's falling flat for me. Like I'm just not as excited as I was earlier this morning about it. But now I'm excited about the Mets. I really like the Mets. So it kind of switched up. I wasn't excited about the Mets. I really like the Mariners. But now the Mariners is falling a little flat and I'm really excited about the Mets. We'll see how it goes. So those are the 4 hats coming from Exclusive Fitted today, 4 p.m. Eastern on the website. Now we're moving on to FamCapStore, and I was hoping that they would post more pictures by the time that I filmed this video, but I guess not, because it's been quite some time. It's been a couple of hours since they posted this, and it is a Crash Bandicoot collection. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit, because they do have what I would believe is, photos of the hats or mock-ups of the hats inside of the crates. So you can see there's Cleveland Indians, it looks like, a White Sox that I want to see better photos of. There's the Chicago Cubs in the mix, a Texas Rangers two-tone, and a Detroit Tigers that I want to see. So personally, the 2 that I really need to see better pictures of, White Sox, Detroit Tigers. We're moving on again to Sports World 165. They are dropping a Bisons, a Mariners, and a Waving Cubs. Two-tone joints, light blue crown, red top bill, Looks like a gray button to match the gray UV. Not bad, not bad. I like what they did with the metallic stitching, like the inside of that Seattle Mariners looks like a silver metallic threading. Also looks like it might have some metallic hits on the waving Cubs joint. And it looks like the Bison's text might be metallic as well. So good use of metallic stitching. Y'all know I love metallic stitching. So silver, gold, don't matter. I just love to see it. And these are also dropping today at 7 p.m. Eastern. I don't know if this video will be out on time, but 7 p.m. Eastern, Sports World 165. Go ahead and check out this trio of hats. I wasn't sure if I had already talked about these, but this is New Era Just Caps Drop 20. So these are brown hats with blue, orange, pink accents. It kind of switches up from hat to hat. There's green on the hats as well. I like the color placements. I'll say that. I think the color placement for this drop is very, very strong, but I don't think that mix of colors is going to be for everybody. I like it because I like colors. You know what I'm saying? But for people who maybe don't like the loud, in-your-face kind of look, they might want something a little more toned down. But I like that Mariners. This Mariners is nice. See, like this Cubs is a little... It would even be too much for me. It might even be too much for me if I like that Cubs front logo. Like the side patch is strong, but there's such a striking difference between the side patch and the front logo. It's like, sheesh, it's a lot going on. Here's a Giants joint. Like I said, color placement, it looks good. It looks good. Just might be a little too much for some people. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Just Caps Drop 20. I also like this Angels joint. This is nice. You have the orange, the pink, blue, green. It's a lot of different colors that they worked in, and I think they worked them in really well. Oh, forgot to show y'all UV color. So the UV color is like a tan. I feel like they could have went gray, but maybe the tan just went better. Next drop we're going to get into is New Era Just Caps Drop 21. And just off rip, I'm going to tell y'all, this one's not really for me. I like the idea. I like the colorway a lot. I really like the colors they chose, but I feel like the execution just fell flat. That's my personal opinion. Some people are going to like it. Some people aren't going to like it. This time around, I'm just one of the people who doesn't like it. You know, it is what it is. And it sucks because I really love that combination of colors together. But something about it is just not hitting. Gray UV on these, black guts, no side patch on them. Now we're going to move on to Lid's hat drop. They actually released an NFL drop today. It was called Olive Branch. These are chrome white crowns, olive colored top bills and buttons, red UVs. These photos definitely make it look, at least to me, make it look like a bright white. But in the Lid's hat drop, like detail section on the website, you can see that it's a chrome white. Most of these are still sitting on the website if you want to go pick one up. Yeah, Lids HD trying their hand at an NFL drop. Toppers did something interesting and they actually dropped a couple of satin hats. That Dodgers, real nice. The Astros, real nice. And the Mets, real nice. The Boston Red Sox is a little plain for me, and the Cincinnati Reds is a little plain for me, but the other three, Astros, Dodgers, and Mets, they look great in that satin finish. And I like seeing hats being done in these different materials. I don't think I have it in the lineup, but New Era also dropped like a velvet hat collection. Make sure y'all go look at that one as well. So velvet, satin, I like seeing the different materials because it can definitely add a layer of interesting if you're trying to put together a nice outfit, or if you just want to add some variety to your collection, because years down the line, you might be one of the very few people who have one of these hats. So that was Toppers, and now we're going to get into Hang Time. This is an Indianapolis store that recently dropped a bunch of Houston Astros script hats. Y'all can see them in the video playing. Now, a lot of these hats are not still available. It's like 1-2 sizes left on the website for them, but I still wanted to show them so that y'all could check out the store, see if they have any upcoming drops that y'all might be interested in if they don't make it back in the video, you know, if I don't talk about them again. But yeah, tap in, check out what they got going on, because the hats don't look bad. It doesn't look like anything too crazy or out of the box, but It doesn't always have to be. A good hat is a good hat. If you enjoyed today's video, do me a huge favor, like, comment, subscribe, show a small YouTuber some love. It helps the channel grow, helps me determine how much content y'all want to see. If you like the videos, I upload more content. If y'all slow down on the likes, I pull back on the content. So y'all want more videos, smash that like button. But yeah, I will check y'all out in the next